9. Once again, I am before you with new chapter called People as Resource. Already we have discussed in the class as well as in the video lecture that human capital is the fourth most important factor of production. So here we are going in detail. What do we mean by human capital, or what is people as resource, or whom we are referring to people as resource? So people as resource is of course the population of a country. Population is further divided into two parts: workforce, working population, and those who are dependents. Dependents means those who are under 15 and those who have crossed the age of 65. So those who are in the age group of 15 to 64 years of age, they are called the workforce of the country or any economy. So in our country India also, 15 to 64 years of age of the age group, if they are educated, if they are healthier, if they are productive, then we can say that these people, they can be considered as a resource, because with the help of these people, with the help of this workforce, we can create wonders, we can contribute, we can produce more, and our national income as well as the GDP of the country will improve. So it means that people play a very important role in the development of a country. But what happened that few decades back, we always saw population as a burden. We thought that population will increase the demands or pressure on the resources, and it will ask or it will demand for all the needs to be fulfilled. And we have not seen or overlooked that it is also, they are also coming with their two hands, and they can also be converted or transformed into more productive, or the productivity can be raised. So this we have always overlooked, but now we have understood that growing population is not a burden. They can be transformed, they can be converted, or they can be changed into asset when we provide them or when we make investment on them. Investment where, when we invest our money on providing them education, when we make investment to make provision for proper health care, training is given to them, then their productivity or the quality of the population will increase, and they can be considered or they can be changed into a resource. So growing population always does not create burden. What we have to do and what the government has to provide them, government has to provide them education, healthcare facilities, and then what will happen, the result is the growth or the improvement in the quality of the population. So country's development depends on what is the quality of the population or what type of population is living in a particular country. So in India, what we have seen that still 25% of our population, they are not able or they are illiterate, and they are not working also. So they depend for their needs on the working population. And almost in every family what we see that only 1 or 2 person works, and rest of the members, 5 or 4 members, they depend on the working population for their needs. So here we have to do what we have to do. We are supposed to provide them education and raise their productivity, and in this way they will be considered or they can be transformed or referred as a resource. So next class I will discuss about what role is played, what role education and health plays in making people or transforming them into asset. What is asset, that we have already discussed and that we have already talked about it. A asset is the valuable thing which any person possesses. So if you have education and skill, that is also your asset, because with the help of this asset you can earn more, you can create more, you can spread your advantage to others also, and they can also be benefited because of your education, because of your skill that they may not get directly. Okay, thank you.